Hey, Swankley here. We are back with another video, and yeah, we're doing pretty good. I think I got my settings fairly dialed in for the most part. I did order some new hardware because, yeah, just because I think it's just safer to have better hardware if possible, especially if I want to be doing this. I think for the most part we will be mining straight from the name, that is. So it's gonna be boring. I'm going to burn through a bunch of pickaxes and we will be back. Yeah, so we're just mining through here a bit. I kind of wanted to talk about one of my first survival worlds, which, I'll be honest, I remember quite fondly. All I really knew about Minecraft was what I saw my older brother playing, and I actually really enjoyed watching people play games. I don't really know how to explain it, but it was really fun to watch my brother play this game because I wasn't the one that was getting terrorized by zombies and facing the terror of night, of course. But we watched Yogg's cast quite a bit in their first Minecraft playthrough we watched, and man, that was just quite an experience. So we watched all of it essentially, but part of it just at the very start, that's about when we had the game, and yeah, just using what I saw from that playthrough, that's what I was going to be playing. Like, that's what I kind of based how I played on, and I made pretty super simple dirt huts. I did the classic, digging straight down and making very bad decisions doing that, mostly as like a joke because everyone said not to, so why would I listen to them? But what the flip, dude? What the flip? Hey, wait. I forgot that. Oh, that's not good. I think they just spawned, right? Oh yeah, dude, they just, I think this is, if I remember right, oh, that's not good. If I remember right, veins of corrupted stone would spawn. That's probably what that vein is. Yep, we're just gonna go this way. Screw that. Screw that attack. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, I just did like the classic and made a pretty simple square wooden homes. And at one point I was like, I will make an effort to essentially explore. So I went out and I explored pretty thoroughly to find a village, and if I remember right, I didn't find the village like immediately, but I found this really cool like jungle. Like, it was like this really cool plains, the plains biome. And then there's like this weird little section of desert. It was like maybe 5 blocks wide, and it was like kind of curving to the right. And I essentially made it my goal to make a treehouse. And so I went really high up into the tree, and up into this jungle tree and just started putting wood everywhere. And this is pretty early on. I believe leaves didn't decay at the time when I first started doing this. And yeah, I made this like really cool jungle hut up in this tree, and it was super cool, pretty fun little like hut. And I was scavenging. I'd like go down in the day, scavenge, go up in the during the night. I didn't have a bed because it was hard to find resources at the time for me. I just kind of did my thing. And it was very interesting. Eventually, I got so bold that I left the area. And unfortunately, I never found it again because I wanted to find a village. That was like my main goal. Find a village and just kind of live there because it's easier. And I never found that place again. I tried. I remember trying. But yeah, all I remember is never actually being able to find it. But I remember very vividly. And the day I left was, I think, about when they updated the leaves to decay. I'm not sure. I'll have to fact check that. But all I remember is leaves started decaying. And I almost fell to my death because the floor would just disappear. And I was using a floor of leaves, essentially, using the resources to my power. But yeah, it was an interesting time. That was like my first ever survival world, and that was before I even remembered that creative was a thing. And so that's what I would do. Play for a couple hours every day after school. It was a solid time. Okay, wow, we got decent iron. Let me come up here, clear out my inventory as such. We'll just do this. And then we need that. There we are, dude. There we are. We're upgrading. But yeah, that was like my first world, and I remember it pretty vividly. I'm sure it doesn't exist anymore. I think my dad reset the computer, the home family computer that I played on, so it may not be there anymore. Maybe I could go and check it out, see if it's still there. But then I remember I discovered creative. I was watching a Captain Sparkle's video, and he was talking about creative, and I just don't know why. I don't know why I forgot that it existed, but granted, I was young enough that I just was wanting to just play. I didn't really care about looking through the menus. Oh, hey, look at that. But yeah, it was quite a time. Hopefully there's nothing below me. Okay. Digging straight down, very dangerous. Also, finding a cave is very cool because I think it can be hard to find caves. Pre-caves update. But yeah, and I remember I was like looking through the preset worlds. I turned on an amplified world. That was really funny because it was amplified, and that you have to have a beefy computer to run it. And at the time, we just had a home family computer. I'm just gonna seal this off. Sealed off. But yeah, it was a time. And then I really started getting into like the creative building once I discovered that, because I was like, oh, this is a lot less stressful. I don't have to worry about, I don't have to deal with mobs, and I could build whatever I want It was a nice little change for sure, because I played survival for like 5 months straight. And yeah, it was a time I had a goal of making a city, and I chose a super flat world, turned on creative, of course, and went in and made a city, and it was kind of sweet. I started with like this nice big community pool. Now granted, it's super flat, so it's pretty limited in what I can do, but pretty good, still pretty good. Also, let's go, dude. Upgrade. Let's upgrade all my tools. Well, just these two, I guess. Store my old tools here. We'll burn through this one first. But yeah, that was like the big experience. I'm gonna go and see if I could find that world one day at my dad's place, my parents' place. That'd be really cool. Skill issue. If we find anything good in this cave, that'd be nice. I'm gonna make it double wide. Just hopefully there's no more. Okay, good. Just burning through this pickaxe a little bit. Okay, so step one, we don't want to get burned, so let's do this. Yeah, look at that, dude. It's a nice little light source. This is a sweet little cave. I don't know how cave generation worked at all in this version. I think it just happened. My favorite part of Minecraft, and still about Minecraft, is exploring caves. I'm gonna be honest. Exploring caves, because it's just kind of terrifying. But it's a fun time. Yeah, this is pretty accurate to the cave generation. This like little loop that goes up and seems like it connects over, which is pretty easy to get to. I'm just gonna make a bridge out of the wall. Which I know we're gonna have to go up a slight bit. But yeah, I really wonder if my dad, maybe I'll reach out and go over there and like check it out. I'm sure he cleared that computer off a while back. I haven't played Minecraft on there in probably a decade. But yeah, it's cool. Do I have any wood on me? Well, that's not good. Usually, I need to remember to bring wood. No. Creepers. Pretty crazy. You know, it's actually so funny being like excited to find simple resources. Especially since I think the newer versions really take care of people, and this like beginning point that I'm in, you can get through in less, like you could get iron within 5 minutes. And I think if you get lucky you can in these older versions, but it just seems like you really have to work for it if you want it. Which I don't think is a bad thing at all. But okay, I'm gonna go back and get some more torches. Probably smart to do that. You know what, dude? Should have just done this in the beginning. Look at that. So the server I am using, if you guys are wondering, is from Shockbyte. It's only like a couple bucks. And it's a 1 gig server, which I'm sure is whatever. But yeah, it's a time. Okay, so we need a couple more of these doohickeys. But yeah, it's okay. I think Shockbite's good, but I think there might be better options out there, to be fair. Yeah, that's probably fine. We'll have to switch to the new pick here soon. But yeah, this is exactly what I remember caves actually being like, especially on the console legacy version. And then you can get lost pretty easily because they generate pretty compact. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty hyped for some new hardware. Just, you know, record, even stream on better and game at the same time. So that'll be here soon. There may not be a video next week because I'm going to Oregon with some of the boys. So yeah, just to be aware. Maybe we'll get one out. We'll see. But if not, then we'll have the new hardware and we'll be able to do more stuff. Probably stream. What the? Yeah, this server's kind of jank, bro. He's like in the ceiling a bit. Yeah, the skeleton down there I'm gonna have to fight. Very awesome. Andy's come to bargain. Oh, there's another. Oh, crap. Retreat. It's really easy to kill stuff in this. Look at that. I think skeletons in the newer version, by the way, are way more unforgiving if you like don't hit a crit on them. You'll just be cooked. It took me a minute to get used to how how to take them out. I had to like really fight them, and yeah, I'll be honest, I got cooked pretty good. You got cooked. They're good at aiming. Okay. We have a bow now. That's kind of nice. Dude, just keeps going. Wow, we got crazy lucky. What the? Oh, okay. I think it just ends here. Okay, okay. Oh, what the? I'll take some of this. You get a full set of new armor. Retire the old pants. Oh man. But yeah, I'll make it a goal. I'll reach out to my dad and see if there's a way to get those off, unless he reset all of those files, which is understandable. It'd be crazy to get those files over and then just take a peek. I actually, maybe I'll load up my Xbox because there's some worlds I spent a lot of time on in probably say 2018, and I played a lot with a friend and my sister on a creative world, and it looks pretty cool. And so I was just going back and looking through that, and it was such a cool time. Oh, look at that. That's a cave. This is about the generation I perfectly remember. And it's beautiful. Just kind of chill. Not really much to it. Now, granted, I played a lot more in like 1.4. So this is just like a better version that I played. I would say I played a lot. Maybe actually I played a lot more. I definitely played a lot more in this version, but there's a lot more nostalgic moments to the older versions that were more clunky or had just more simplified moments to it. Okay. We did pretty good, actually. Look at that. pretty dang good. We'll leave that. How do I split these? Is there a way besides doing that? Yeah, okay. We're just gonna get 2 stoves going. And we just want this in, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the mine. I'm gonna like decorate this mine a bit, like the entrance. We're gonna have it go down to the right next episode probably. And then we're gonna start making a real house, a real like sturdy place. Also, these trees are pretty intense. Tree farm coming along. My wheat farm is struggling somehow. It's fine. But yeah, this is a great moment in the game. We can just come in here. I think you just hit F2. Yeah. So that's fun. How do I get to that? We'll figure it out. Well, guys, I'm gonna sleep. We're gonna call for this episode. Next episode, we're gonna try to get into building. I low-key want to get that. I think I have one of those Minecraft books, and I want to look through and see how it honestly talks about building houses. I like my janky little hut over here. Pretty cool, pretty cute, you know. But I want like a nice, cozy house. Maybe I'll make one of those really cool bases actually built into the side of the mountain up in that kind of area. I think that'll be cool. But yeah, we'll catch you at the next one. Have a good night, day, afternoon.